So the grind don't stop, according to CICELY. ATC on top, according to CICELY.
I feel like I'm always behind. I feel like I always have to work 2 or 3 times harder than, I don't want to say average, but the average person. What's up, ATC gang? Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to do another Transformation Tuesday. And I haven't done these in a while, but sometimes, you know, when God places things on your heart, it's just time to get it out. So here we are. Now, maybe this happened a couple weeks ago, but I feel like it keeps replaying itself, like just different iterations. I apologize if you guys can't really hear me. All of a sudden, when I open the door to get the natural light, people start playing the violin, ladies and their abuelas outside with their akitas. Like, it's just a whole lot going on. But at the end of the day, we got to get this content out. So maybe a couple weeks ago, I had this plan to be in these collabs, because, you know, collabs are meant for us to network and grow our channels. And the time came for the collab. It was something simple, like a grocery haul. I go grocery shopping all the time, so it's nothing to film. The issue for me as far as content creation is the editing, having time to edit and just get all of the different parts together for my video. So the point is, I lost track of time and I didn't get enough time to have my video in this collab. And I feel like it affected me on such a deep level for multiple reasons. I felt like I didn't want to, and now mind you, sometimes when you're in these collabs, a lot of people will jump in and say, hey, I'm gonna do the collab. And so for the host of these collabs, they're having to, you know, create group chats and just organize all of the ladies. And then they're making not brochures, but, you know, like Instagram posts with all of the people on there, all of the names who are supposed to, who said they were like, yes, we're gonna do the collab, and then they stop responding to messages. So it's like you did all this work for people who aren't even really gonna participate. So sometimes it'll leave the host like in a bad spot where they have to say, hey guys, like if you're gonna participate. If not, let me know. And I just never want to be like looked upon as flaky. So I wanted to do this collab, and I just feel like all of the being disabled as far as sickle cell anemia just comes with so many levels. So yes, I take Percocet every day for the pain. I'm wearing a fentanyl patch for the pain, but it's not just pain. Like, there's mental aspects that go along with it that sometimes I just can't control. So like another example of how sickle cell affects me, it makes me tired, like extremely tired. Even if I had a nap every day, I'll still never have the same amount of energy as you all will, because my blood levels are less than half of what they're supposed to be. So it's like my organs are trying to function on less than half of what they need. So no matter what, I'm always going to be tired, and being tired leads to sickness, and sickness leads to hospitalization. So it's like, how do I keep up with everything that I have going on and still do YouTube? But for me, content creation is very important. So the point is, I wasn't able to participate in that collab. And for me, it was the first time that, because I've been doing collabs for about a year now, and it was the first time that I said I was going to do something and I wasn't able to, and I just didn't want her to look at me like, well, you know, she's flaky. You know, she said she was going to do something and she didn't do it. And so I started writing down on my mirror to keep myself accountable. I keep everything in my head, and most people will write things down. I don't do that because I just keep everything in my head. But I'm learning maybe that's why I'm not sleeping, because my mind is constantly moving. I can never shut it off because I'm thinking about videos that I want to do. I'm thinking about things I want to buy for the videos. I'm thinking about how I want to edit. Like, my brain never shuts off. So one of the things to take off of my brain's to-do list, I started writing down all of my collabs upstairs on my bedroom mirror, and it gave me satisfaction because as the month went by, last month I was able to scratch off all of the collabs, all the videos I posted, and I'm like, wow, I got out 6 videos, last month, which is more than I would naturally get out if I wasn't doing collabs, because on my own, I like to post every Sunday. So that's 4 videos. It's something about having the pressure to say, I signed up for this, I'm going to be held accountable, where it made me more productive. And so for me, writing things down was something that I did to help me with productivity. But back to the issue. So the issue was I really sat around and dwelled. It took up a lot of brain space. The fact that I wasn't able to participate because I was too tired and I was in pain. And the thing about a grocery collab, sometimes you can add your video at the last minute, but with these grocery collabs, there's like 10, 18 people in them. And I'm just speaking personally, and like the people who I've spoken with, if you don't know me personally, if you're not one of my subscribers, one of my family members, one of my friends, and I say, hey, I'm in a collab, click the link in the video, they're probably going to watch 1, maybe 2 videos. They're not watching 10 to 18 videos, especially on what somebody bought from the grocery store or on any topic. So for me, it's important to try to be in the top, 5 videos on a collab, because people attention span is just not there. So once I saw there was 18 people, in the collab, if I didn't make it to the list, then that's fine. I just move on and I'll try again next time. But for me, it was really weighing heavy on my heart, and it was making me feel like I was beginning to feel depressed, because it was another reminder. Look, sickle cell is now, I don't want to cry. Sickle cell is now taking away something else from me, something that I enjoy, because sickle cell affects me and other people with this disease on so many levels, like stuff you wouldn't even think of. So people are like, oh, well, the doctor will tell you stay hydrated. Cool. I drink a gallon of water a day. The doctor will tell you take your pain medicine. I'm wearing a fentanyl patch. Like the stuff people are ODing. What else can I do? But the way sickle cell works triggers like stress. I can't always control that. You know what I'm saying? That'll send me into a sickle cell crisis, and I'm in pain. I'm in the hospital for a week and I can't function. Stuff like not getting sleep. Simple everyday things, like if I had too much sugar, I gotta now make a decision. Do I want to have this king size Twix, or do I want to be in pain? Do I want to have sex, or do I not want to be in pain? So the simple everyday things that people take for granted, I have to now think about. And so it's like, well, now sickle cell is taking away something that I love, which is my content creation. And I just had to begin to learn to give myself a little bit of grace, because yes, I'm a content creator, but I started my channel because there are a lot of women doing home decor, a lot of women doing cleaning videos, but how many of those women have sickle cell? How many of those women are disabled? So I felt that there was a gap in the YouTube space, in social media in general. You see a lot of influencers, but how many of them have sickle cell? So I wanted to, shed light and bring awareness to my disease, and just begin to show people that no matter what you have going on, look, if I can do it, y'all can do it. And for me, it was just very upsetting to, like I said, say, all right, sickle cell is now taking away something else that I want to do, something that's going to bring me money, something that I love. And while I know that there are other content creators that may, just get busy or whatever, have things going on, I feel like I'm always behind. I feel like I always have to work 2 or 3 times harder than, I don't want to say average, but the average person, like somebody without sickle cell, because I never know when I'm going to be sick. So sometimes I may be up 2, 3, or 4 o'clock in the morning a week, 2 weeks at a time, making sure I'm getting editing done, filming done, as well as all of the other things I'm doing for other people, because I never know. I got dressed today to go to lunch. my back is now hurting. Who knows when I'm done filming this video if I'll be in a hospital or if I'll not be in so much pain where I can still go out. So it's like sickle cell has such a hold on you that it does something to you mentally. And I feel like because something so simple, I couldn't make that collab, I couldn't make that deadline, I started feeling like I wasn't worthy, or maybe I shouldn't be doing this, or maybe I shouldn't, join or sign up to be in collabs, because now I have people, other content creators, relying on me saying I'm going to do something, and then boom, like I can't always say, I don't want to have to be the one to say, hey, I couldn't do this because I'm sick. I don't want the pity. I don't want people to feel like, oh, we don't know if we can count on her because she's sick. Like, that's the reason why I had to leave the medical field. I spent the first 10 years of my adult life in the medical field. I'm a phlebotomist, a medical assistant, and a CNA. But the thing about that, you have to be at people's homes or hospitals or doctor's offices on your feet for 12 hours. I can't do that. I could wake up, be on my way to work, boom, I'm in the hospital. So I had to stop doing that and learn to shift my life, tap into my other, talents to begin to live, to earn, to make money, etc. And so for me, content creation, I feel like it's one of those things that brings me so much happiness. But now here it is again, where I feel like I found my niche, how we like to say, my niche. Boom, sickle cell's like, no ma'am, you won't be able to do this. And when I tell y'all, it's something that was taking up so much brain space. Even though that occurred weeks ago, I'm still thinking about it, about to cry, because it's like, that could happen again. And I know it's going to happen again, and it's something that I can't control. And I just want to be able to push out the content, because the only way your channel grows is if you're pushing out content. But I feel like God has been showing me in other ways, like, don't worry about it, it'll be fine. Because when I looked at my analytics 2 days ago, my channel had 60 subscribers from this month, from the last 28 days, and 23,000 views. So I feel like God has been trying to show me, and also I don't even care about the analytics. I care about my connection with you all. And people have been commenting, just telling me like, I enjoy your content. I look forward to seeing your videos. And so from the culmination of multiple things, I'm beginning to feel like, maybe I can relax a little bit, because I really don't know how to rest. Maybe I cannot give myself so much pressure, but it's hard. When you want to do the things that your heart desires, you have to put in the work. But what happens when there are extenuating circumstances where you just cannot put in the work? And I'm doing what the doctor says, but at the end of the day, my body's going to do what my body has to do. So I just have to learn to give myself grace and trust in the Lord that the things I need to do will get done. The subscribers and the people that are meant to be a part of ATC gang will come, they will understand, and they will be there. So I feel like the lesson in all of this is just to be able to give yourself grace and understand that things may not work out exactly the way you want them, but just don't stop. Keep pushing, trusting God, and wait on those results, because you just never know what's around the corner. And although I say that, that's my lesson for y'all, I'm still actively every day trying to really learn and digest that. I felt just 10 minutes ago like I was getting frustrated because I couldn't get my lighting correct. It was loud outside, and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta get this video out. So I realized that I need to calm down, give myself grace, and trust the process. But I'm a work in progress. It takes time. And so my hope is that through me sharing my different stories and my journeys with you all, that it resonates with you, that you can take something from it, that, good, bad, or ugly, we're in this together. So just remember to give yourself grace, and I just thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you are new, make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you are notified anytime I upload. I enjoy posting vlogs, recipes, DIYs, and this is a series called Transformation Tuesday, where we just keep it real about things that are going on in our everyday lives. One video at a time, we're going to erase the stigma surrounding disability and sickle cell. Until next time, be blessed, you guys.
Say that like that, share, subscribe, do that for CICELY. Till the grind don't stop, according to CICELY. ATC on top, according to CICELY. Gotta drop.